I said, yeah, I'll listen.
From left to right, third carry, the left rifle is Cadet Corporal Charlie Air Desert. The American Colors was carried by the Color Guard Commander, Cadet Staff Sergeant Manaya Anderson. The state flag is carried by Cadet Second Lieutenant Chase Weston. The right rifle is carried by Cadet Master Sergeant Marion Duff. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and lend your attention to the beginning of the honor. And gentlemen, please remove all headgear. Thank you and enjoy the presentation.
I can try to do it from here. Oh, nice. It's charged battery pack. It's saying charged battery pack. Do we have enough battery? So you don't want to use my camera? Like you don't want to use...
That is 15-yard game for the Terry Bulldogs. Flag on the play. First down for the Bulldogs. This is sponsored by the Kirkland Group. First and goal for the Bulldogs. Wide open. Touchdown. Terry Bulldogs. This touchdown is sponsored by Green Rock Church.
And folks, what a great drive from the Terry Bulldogs, able to find Kendrick wide open. The Bulldogs moving the football at will, just super easily. And so the Bulldogs now will be showing up on defense here, and Murrah is going to have to answer. But right now, Terry Bulldogs just look like they're about to mow through these Murrah Mustangs if they are able to keep it up as they do. 7-0 is the score, 10:29 to go in the first period. The Bulldogs will kick it off. Here's the return, and Murrah got tripped up a little bit. As on the return there was number 9 for the Murrah Mustangs.
Starting at the 39-yard line.
Justin Foster. So Justin Foster with the return out to the 39-yard line. That's where the Murrah Mustangs have it as of now. Quarterback Sherrod Murray, who got a lot of experience last year at the quarterback position. He is in the gun. Behind him, running back Jared Terry. And they got trips to the left, one to the right. Short pass backfield, trying to break tackles, and he will get nowhere. As a matter of fact, they're going to lose a yard. 2nd down and 11.
Pass is complete. Loss on the play. 2nd and 11 for the Mustangs.
Bulldogs lead 7-0 here over the Murrah Mustangs. Under 10 minutes to go here in the opening period. Ball at the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 11. Murray in the gun, trips to the right, one to the left. Snap back, handoff. Swarmed and taken down by the Bulldogs defensive front. A loss of 2 more yards, 3rd down and 13.
2-yard loss on the run. We got a flag on the play.
They're going to throw yellow out on the field, and we'll see what this call is going to be. Officials speaking amongst themselves. We appreciate you joining us. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine. We appreciate them as our sponsor. And the Bulldogs, I think, decline the penalty because it is 3rd and 13 from the 46 here for Murrah. Murray in the gun. Twins out left and twins out right. He's got Terry beside him in the backfield. Snap back. Murray to pass. Deep. Intercepted by George. We see yellow on the field, though. We'll see what the call is. Colby George got an interception against Northwest Rankin, but he picks that one clean. Brought to you by the Picked It Clean podcast. Have to see what this flag is, but based on everybody's reaction, I think it's going to be against Murrah, and the interception's going to stand, but we'll see what the call is. How about the Bulldogs? So apparently it was against Murrah, and the Bulldogs declined the penalty. It was holding against the Mustangs, and the Bulldogs, of course, declined the penalty, and they will have the football once again at around the 39-yard line.
This drive is sponsored by R3, Reveal, Renew, Respond, Coaching Leaders, Building Communities. Thank you for investing in TSJW.
Bulldogs back on offense again for their 2nd drive, 7-0 so far. Pass into the backfield, Colby George. He's got some blocking. He's going to move to the left. He's got some room past the 50. Nice move, scurrying along to the 45 where he'll be taken down. Colby George, nice play for some yards after the catch. And the Bulldogs, another 1st down at the 46-yard line now. And Terry really moving this football super nicely here of what we've seen so far. Snap back, handoff, Duplessis around the right side. He'll take a turn past the 40, past the 35, down to the 30, and pass down to the 29. We do see yellow on the field in the backfield, probably against Terry this time.
We got holding on offense.
That will be a hold against the Terry Bulldogs there. So the Bulldogs going to have to move back a little bit. A good bit. From the spot of the foul, I do believe. Ball's going to be at the 42, back in Bulldog territory. Trying to get to the 37. That puts them in a position where they are 25 yards behind. 1st and 25 for the Terry Bulldogs from their own 42-yard line. Murrah Mustangs, head coached by Marcus Gibson, wanting to turn the team around from last year's 1-10 record, but still a young team, even though they were young last year. Snap back pass to Collins. Collins dropped it.
is incomplete.
Collins cutting right across the middle, is right in his hands. He dropped it, so incomplete. Bulldogs looking at a 2nd down and 25 now. Just over 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Bulldogs with a 7-0 advantage. 2nd and 25 for the Terry Bulldogs. In the gun is Tyler Osborne. Duplessis right beside him. They'll hand it off to Duplessis. Duplessis scurrying along past the 45, down to the 50, dragging his man a little bit, going to get pushed a little bit, assisted down to the 43-yard line. So a huge gain for the Terry Bulldogs. Actually put them in a position where they're only 7 yards short of the first down. Looking at a 3rd down and 7 now for the Bulldogs. Folks, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. We are live here from Hughes Field here in Jackson, Mississippi. 7:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Osborne in the gun. Twins to the right and left. Osborne going to pass. Wide open George. George making some room, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. 1st down, Terry. And this Bulldogs offense is just potent so far. Ball's going to be at the 34 now for the Bulldogs. A lot to be excited about for Terry, especially here on the offensive side of the ball. And so far, so good. We saw against Northwest Rankin they were able to be effective against them. And right now they're very effective against Murrah at the moment as they lead 7-0. Just under 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pass out, open, Kendrick. Kendrick, look at the speed, past the 20, down to the 10. He's going to be drugged down at the 5-yard line. We're going to see yellow on the field as that might have been a little horse collar action there down on the turf. But that's a 1st down and goal for the Terry Bulldogs. We'll see where they're going to end up spotting this football. They're going to spot it at the 3. Half the distance to the goal, 2.5-yard line for the Terry Bulldogs. 1st and goal. 7:03 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs getting on it quick here.
1st and goal for the Bulldogs, run a 3-yard line.
Snap back, hand off. Duplessis pushes his way in, plunges his way in. They're going to say he's short. Going to say he's down right there at the 1/2-yard line, which will bring up a 2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs. Real close there as Duplessis got about a couple yards on the play. So they mark him down short. 2nd down and goal now for Terry. First touchdown was the pass from Osborne to Kendrick. Bulldogs just finding their guys so wide open right now. Osborne in the gun. Twins to the right, one to the left. Hand off again to Duplessis. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Terry once again. And the Bulldogs just marching into the end zone so far. And another Terry Bulldog touchdown brought to you by TSJW Network's marketing services, content marketing for business. If you're a business owner and you want to improve your social media presence, just give us a call, 601-622-4705. Hit us up on email, tsjwnetwork@gmail.com. Extra point is up and good for the Terry Bulldogs. It is 14-0. It's all Terry, baby, here at Hughes Field. They're going to call a penalty against Murrah, so there will be a re-kick here. And you can hear the Terry band very much into this. So far, so good if you're a Bulldog fan. They'll re-kick it. Snap back, holds there, kick is up. Oh, it's a line drive. It's good. 14-0. Terry Bulldogs over the Murrah Mustangs. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine. Bulldogs set to kick off. Oh, onside kick. What's going to happen? Oh, Bulldogs got it. Terry Bulldogs got it. Everything's going in the maroon and white direction. The Terry Bulldogs absolutely dominating thus far.
Terry was trying out to do another kickoff.
Oh, apparently there's going to have to be a re-kick here for the Terry Bulldogs. They do not have the football. I don't know what happened. So there goes the surprise. The Bulldogs already shown their hand on that one. So the Bulldogs are going to have to kick it off again here. Here's the kick. A driving kick. Down long for Murrah. Picked up by Foster. Foster on the return. Oh, he finds an opening around the right side. Tripped up. He stays on his feet past the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Bulldogs lead 14-0 ball at the 46-yard line for the Murrah Mustangs. Sherrard Murray, the junior quarterback, in the gun. Zion Jones, the sophomore, to his immediate left. Murray back to throw. There will be a whistle. The line of scrimmage, it will be a false start against the Murrah Mustangs. So far, not too hot for the Murrah Mustangs. They've been struggling with this Terry defense. And then defensively, the Bulldogs been running right through them on their two possessions for touchdowns. It's over 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Murray in the gun. Twins to the left and one to the right. Here's Murray. Snap back, Murray back to throw. A little protection pass across the middle, incomplete. We'll bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Murrah Mustangs. And the last kickoff was brought to you by Vowels Marketplace. Vowels Marketplace, your local grocery store in Byram, Mississippi. Ball at the 41-yard line. Murray in the gun. Twins to the left, one to the right. Back to throw. He's looking. Pass over the top. He's got a man, and he overthrew him. He was trying to get it out there to Vanquavius Lard. He was covered there by Trey Collins. Overthrown. 3rd down and 15. There's going to be a whistle at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by Murrah. Their first charged timeout.
Vowels Marketplace is your local grocery store in Byram, Mississippi. Started by World War II veteran Vowels Marketplace is your local grocery store in Byram, Mississippi. Vowels Marketplace is your local grocery store in Byram, Mississippi. Started by World War II veteran E.L. Vowell in 1945, Vowels Marketplace has been providing Mississippi families with quality products and exceptional service for over 80 years. Whether it's burgers for the grill, snacks for the family, or everything you need for your game day spread, make Vowels Marketplace your game day headquarters, or stop in any time of the week if you want some good soul food lunch from the deli. That's Vowels Marketplace in Byram, Mississippi.
Welcome back here to Hughes Field. I'm your host, Trellis Williams. So far, the Terry Bulldogs dominating 14-0. Murray pass into the backfield, caught by Foster. He's picked up and slammed down by Trey Collins. Ball's going to be at the 38-yard line. That's a loss there of 3. 4th and 18, and Murrah's going to bring out the punt unit. Bulldogs really standing tall right now. And folks, we appreciate Mississippi Sports Medicine, our sponsor, title sponsor for the Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network broadcast, as Murrah is going to punt this football away. Back to receive is Keeson Kendrick. Snapbacks there. Punt is away. Not a great punt. He got it off in time, though. It'll be out of bounds at the 50. That's where the Bulldogs will have it. They'll get it at half field when we come back. And, listen, I just want to special thanks to Mississippi Sports Medicine. When injuries happen, trust the orthopedic team, trusted by the MHSA. Whether you're cheering from the stands or competing on the field, Mississippi Sports Medicine is here for you. Visit their urgent ortho care locations in Flowood and Madison for fast, expert treatment of sports injuries, fractures, sprains, and more. No appointment needed. Plus, you can chat with an orthopedic provider 24/7 through their website anytime you need guidance. Mississippi Sports Medicine, keeping athletes and families moving. Terry Bulldogs 14-0 in the lead, 5:07 to play here in the first quarter. And the Bulldogs set up at the 50-yard line. Osborne in the gun, man in motion for the Bulldogs. Here's the fake, pass to Banks in the backfield, and it is incomplete. Incomplete there as he's trying to hit Caleb Banks in the backfield. Just missed him there. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball to 50, 2nd down and 10. Osborne in the gun, snap back, handoff. Duplessis finds a hole out to the outside, avoids a tackler, pushed out of bounds at the 42. Just a couple yards short of the 1st down marker. Bring up 3rd down and 2 now for the Bulldogs. Duplessis highly effective on the ground here for Terry. Trips to the right, one to the left. The lone receiver to the left is Titus Crowley. Here's the run from Duplessis. Duplessis going to be met by the Murrah Mustangs. A nice stand there, a 1-yard gain, which will make it 4th down and 1 for the Bulldogs. And so now you want to go for the short gain here so you can get the 1st down. Ball at the 41. 4.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Offensive line looking pretty good for the Bulldogs here. They've been able to create a lot of holes for the guys, for receivers, as well as Brandon Duplessis at running back. Tyler Osborne in the gun. Hand off Duplessis. He was met by some guys. He broke the tackle, and now he's out in the open. He's being brought down at the 25-yard line. 1st down for the Bulldogs, and Terry continues to succeed offensively. And Brandon Duplessis has been that dude thus far, but this entire offense for the Bulldogs. 14-0, 3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Osborne, plenty of protection and time. Pass over the top for his receiver. Oh, and it's through his hands, but we're going to get a pass interference here as there is yellow on the field. His intended receiver was Jaden Henderson, who he connected with against Northwest Rankin, but there was contact there, and it will be a pass interference, I'm pretty sure here. We'll see what the call is here. Defensive hold against the Murrah Mustangs. So the penalty is against Murrah. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs. I don't know if those penalties are offset. I'm sure that'll be more in the direction of going back against the Bulldogs because unsportsmanlike conduct supersedes defensive holding. Wow. Situations where you want to be smart about it, folks. Bulldogs lead 14-0, 3:34 to play here in the first quarter.
5-yard penalty. First down for the Bulldogs.
Some more conversation among officials. Still don't really have a clear signal on what's going on here. Seems like the ball will be at the 30 for a 1st and 15. So the ball will be at the 30-yard line for the Bulldogs. 1st down and 15. Osborne handoff, and that one will go nowhere. That was a handoff to new sophomore running back Landon Griffin, and he didn't get anywhere on the play. Matter of fact, lose 2. 2nd down and 17 now for Terry. Osborne back to throw. Pass over the top for Collins. Collins drops it again. 2 drops for Trey Collins, bringing up 3rd down now. There's a great pass there from Osborne right into the hands. He just dropped it there. So still 14-0. That'll bring up a 3rd down long here for the Bulldogs. They want to make something happen here. This possession, Murrah's played a lot better defense here on this possession. Been putting up some roadblocks here for the Terry Bulldogs. 2:58 to go first quarter. Osborne back to throw here on the 3rd down. Short pass to Duplessis. Duplessis will be taken down. Inside the 30, down to the 28. Still 13 yards short of the 1st down, 4th and 13. Of course, we're in 4-down territory if you're the Terry Bulldogs here because you are at their 28-yard line. Need a big play here. Will be a whistle at the line of scrimmage. Offside against the Murrah Mustangs, so yellow on the field there. And, you know, that helps the Bulldogs a little bit here because that makes it 4th and 8 rather than 4th and 13. Folks want to call out Buford Plumbing. Buford Plumbing, we appreciate them as a sponsor. Fortunately, we had technical difficulties where we weren't able to bring you the pipeline to kickoff brought to you by Buford Plumbing, but we'll give you a good rundown of what they do for you. They're your plumbing company here in the South Jackson area. Be another whistle. This time it's a timeout called by the Terry Bulldogs. Thank you for joining us. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine.
Bowles Marketplace is your local grocery store in Byron, Mississippi. Started by World War II veteran E.L. Vowell in 1945, Bowles Marketplace has been providing Mississippi families with quality products and exceptional service for over 80 years. Whether it's burgers for the grill, snacks for the family, or everything you need for your game day spread, make Bowles Marketplace your game day headquarters, or stop in any time of the week if you want some good soul food lunch from the deli. That's Bowles Marketplace in Byron, Mississippi. In football
We're back here at Hughes Field where the Terry Bulldogs lead 14-0 over the Murrah Mustangs. 2:21 to go here in the opening period. 4th down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Looking for a big play. Osborne blitzed, sacked by the Mustangs. Big defensive stand for Murrah. And the Bulldogs' first possession that does not end in a touchdown for them. Great job by the Murrah Mustangs. Able to rush that quarterback, came through with the blitz and got the sack. And a turnover on downs. Ball will be with the Murrah Mustangs.
First time possession is located to your far right if you are on the home side. Far left if you're on the visiting side. So booking please
got a lot of games around the state tonight. Mississippi High School sports and Mississippi High School sports, high school football in session now. So I want a podcast to listen to, the Pick to Clean podcast, brought to you Mondays and Thursdays right here on the TSJW Network. On the run, and that will be a loss. No, it's not a loss. It's a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 now for Murrah. There's a run there from a running back, Jared Terry. Twins to the right and twins to the left here, and Murray will be in the gun. He'll pass it up over the top to a man. That's Foster, and he just overthrew him. Colby George on the coverage there, but the pass just too far for Foster. Incomplete. 3rd down and 8. Murrah back with it again. The Mustangs, 1-10 last year, but they're bringing back a lot of guys this year. Wanting to make some improvement. We're seeing some improvement over the course of this first quarter. The Bulldogs marched in the first 2 possessions, and now they got a turnover on downs as Murray's looking, scurrying to the left, looking for a pass, and can't get it out of there. Good defense there from the Terry Bulldogs. That'll bring up a 4th down and 8 now. As now Murrah will have to bring the punt unit again.
This punt is sponsored by East Sports. Thank you for investing in JPS.
Will punt the football away. Kendrick thinking about it, decides against it, let it roll to the 23. So ball be at the 23-yard line for the Bulldogs as they begin their next possession here from Hughes Field. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. We appreciate you joining us. I'm your host, Trellis Williams. Appreciate Nettie Williams on production, King Williams on the main camera, and on our sideline camera is son Michael Williams. Got the full crew here tonight at Hughes Field. Bulldogs will be back at it again here on offense. The offense led by quarterback Tyler Osborne. Looks like we'll have twins to the right and one to the left. We'll have Landon Griffin to the left of Osborne. To the right of Osborne will be Duplessis in the backfield. Osborne, hand off Duplessis, plunging right through the middle, down to the 28-yard line. There'll be a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Bulldogs back at it again. Second down and 4 to go from the 29-yard line. Clock's running down to 40 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 14-0 lead for Terry. Handoff through the middle. Duplessis takes the contact, keeps going, has a man to beat. Bowls through him and gets pushed down to the 44-yard line in Murrah territory. First down, Terry. And man, oh man, what about Brandon Duplessis? Very impressive the way he's been able to run the football in this game. And he's only a junior. It's a good thing for Terry and their future here. Bulldogs now at the 44. Osborne in the gun. Twins to the right, one to the left. Snap back Osborne, handoff, Duplessis. Nowhere as Murrah was able to read that one pretty well. 47-yard lines where it's going to be spotted, second down and 13. And time will run out on the first quarter. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. We will step aside right now.
When I got hurt, our first call was Dr. Burrow with sports medicine. I was like, Dr. Burrow, I need you to help me get back on the field as fast as possible. And he did that.
7 years ago, my sophomore year of high school, I tore my ACL and meniscus. That's something that I'll always appreciate, is just how much they helped us get back on the field and play the sport that we love.
Welcome back to second quarter action right here from Hughes Field, where the Terry Bulldogs take on the Murrah Mustangs. It'll be second down and 13 from the 47-yard line as we switch sides of the field. And so far, so good for the Terry Bulldogs. At this pace, they'll win the game by a lot, but they did not score the last possession, and Murrah's had a little bit more success defensively here. Ball at the 47. Twins to the right and twins to the left. Man in motion, Henderson. Toss to Henderson. Henderson uses the speed, has an opening up the sideline and breaks past the 30, and he'll be down at what appears to be the 28-yard line. Great job by Henderson scurrying to get those yards. And right now the Bulldogs looking pretty good with all their different options they have at their disposal. It's good to see that from this Terry Bulldogs team. Bulldogs have been a team that has always had a pretty potent defense. But you want that offense to be consistent. They've had flashes on offense. Right now this offense looks like a machine, which is good to see. Bulldogs up 14-0. 11:52 to go here in the first half. Oh, and they're going to bring this one back. Apparently they're going to call a hold here against the Bulldogs, and so that play will be taken right off the sheet, folks. Looking over here at the Brandon Bulldogs broadcast, they're taking on the Tupelo Golden Wave tonight. That was our pick to clean game of the week. 14-7 right now, lead for Tupelo. Over there. See what this call is. The officials still discussing. We're not sure what we're going to see here. Folks, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Apparently is, well, folks, I don't think I could tell you what's happening right now. It's hard for me to be able to tell here. So it will be a first down for the Bulldogs, and they'll place the ball at the 30-yard line. So it seems like about what that play was from Jaden Henderson. So Bulldogs still moving the football, moving the chains, first down and 10. Twins to the right and to the left. Osborne in the gun with Duplessis right next to him. Hand off Duplessis. Duplessis takes contact, stays on his feet, continues to go, but Murrah going to be able to corral him and get him down at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4, second down and 6.
4-yard gain on the run. Take it down.
Ball at the 37. Second down and 7. Osborne. Pass over the top to Collins. He'll catch it that time. In for 6. Touchdown. Terry. The first Trey Collins touchdown as a Terry Bulldog. And the Bulldogs continue to roll 20-0 as Terry looking good. That touchdown's brought to you by TSJW Network Marketing Services, folks. We'll get you right. If you're a business owner, you're looking to generate more leads, we'll get you right with TSJW Network Marketing. And the extra point is through. 21-0. It's all Terry, baby, here at Hughes Field.
And touchdown was sponsored by Green Rush Church Services.
Bulldogs set to kick off again. This kickoff is brought to you by Vowels Marketplace.
Kickoff is sponsored by Visit Jackson. We thank you for investing.
And that also brings us to our game summary. Game summary brought to you by Dunn Utility Products. Game summary so far for the Bulldogs. 4 drives, 3 of them touchdowns, 1 of them a turnover on downs for Murrah. Yet to receive a first down. The Bulldogs have been absolutely dominating the Murrah Mustangs here tonight. 21-0 is the score with just over 11 minutes to go here in the first half. About set for the Vowels Marketplace kickoff here. There's the kick. A kick, kind of a short kick, and oh, it's off of the Murrah Mustangs player's leg, and it's very fortunate for him that it went out of bounds, because if that would have fumbled inbounds, that probably would have been 6 more points for the Bulldogs, but it's out of bounds right there at the 20-yard line, and that's where the Murrah Mustangs will start their 4th possession of the ball game. And we still got 11 minutes to go here in this first half. Murrah football. Sherrod Murray in the gun, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Murrah looking for a little success on offense. They've yet to get a first down. Now we got a whistle and yellow on the field. We'll see what this call will be. There'll be a false start against the Mustangs. 1st and 15. So Murrah at the 15-yard line in their own territory. Murray in the gun with trips to the left and one to the right. There's the handoff, and we'll have another whistle at the line of scrimmage. And again, false start against the Mustangs. That'll make it 1st and 20. Score update from Brandon Tupelo. Score 21-7. Tupelo now in the lead there. So saw the Iberville up 18-15 over Raleigh. Raleigh making that one a ball game. That's a 3A, 7A matchup. Holmes County Central down to Biloxi 13-7. Murray, handoff, nowhere. The Terry Bulldogs just making life tough for a Mustang. Ball now at the 8-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 22. Murrah lined up there at the 8-yard line. Just under 10.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Murray back to throw. Pass. And no one was even running that route. That's incomplete. 3rd and 22 now for Murrah. .16 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs defense just absolutely holding their ground. Kevin Ware Jr. coming off the gridiron right now, and you're talking about a guy that has done a lot of work in the offseason. Coach Thigpen was attesting to that on Wednesday night, the South 78 Football Show, which is brought to you every Wednesday night. Coach Thigpen was talking about it then, about Kevin Ware's improvement, and he's been able to show that here tonight. Murray back to throw. He's being chased out of the end zone. He gets rid of it, and it will be intercepted by Micah White. Oh, man, and he's taken down inside the 10-yard line. 2nd interception for the Terry Bulldogs, and that is an interception brought to you by the Picked It Clean podcast. It's all Terry Bulldogs, folks, here at Hughes Field. And Micah White, a guy who probably does not often get interceptions, being a linebacker, a guy who's had a big offseason, picking up some scholarship offers. And wow, the Terry Bulldogs dominating right now. That'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Setting up here. The Osborne in the gun, 21-0 Terry, 10:05 to play first half. Snap back, fake, play action, short pass, caught, open space, nice play, end zone, touchdown, Terry! And the Bulldogs continue to roll. 27-0 Terry Bulldogs. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Extra point number 4, good for the Terry Bulldogs. And the score, Terry 28, Murrah nothing. We'll step aside, be right back. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine.
In football, getting sacked is part of the game. But when your plumbing goes down, that's a pretty expensive sack right there. So when you got a clogged drain, a plumbing problem, or something that just isn't working the way it should, call the team you can trust, Buford Plumbing. Buford Plumbing is ready to tackle your plumbing problems and help get your home back in the game. So when trouble comes knocking, don't call an audible, call Buford Plumbing. Buford Plumbing, tackling your plumbing problems so you don't have to. Buford Plumbing, 601-372 601
Welcome back to Hughes Field. I'm your host, Trellis Williams. 28-0 Terry over Murrah right now. Last year, the Bulldogs won 47-0. We're seeing a similar type output here on the field here. And muffing the kickoff is Murrah, and the ball be picked up by the Terry Bulldogs. And when it rains, it pours, folks. The Bulldogs with the football once again, and they'll have it in great field position here. And that's one that, when you see that one in there, you need to either let it go or commit to receiving it. And with him, I think he hesitated to receive it and then just didn't pull it in. There's Joustin Foster there with the muffed kickoff return. Because you're talking about a guy who's very talented, he can break free, but just misjudged that one. 28-0's the score. Terry in the lead, and they have another opportunity here with Osborne. Osborne looking to throw. He'll release it, pass over the top, in the hands, touchdown, Terry! That was Brandon Duplessis who caught that one. The running back on the wheel route, pulled it in, 6 more. Terry, how about this? 34-0. And the Terry Bulldogs continue to put it on Murrah here on opening week. (34-0), and that kick's blocked by Murrah. And so that one will not go through. So the extra point number 5 does not go through. And so score 34-0. Terry in the lead. It remains that score. Folks, we appreciate you joining us. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. The Bulldogs will have their home opener at Bulldog Field next week as they take on the Canton Tigers at home. Last year, that was a 33-13 final score. And so we'll see what happens this year. Canton's supposed to be better this year, so we'll see what comes of that. But so far, the Bulldogs looking pretty good right now, keeping with what they did last year, but at a higher pace if we're being straight up here. 34-0 is something else. 9:41 to go in the first half. Drive it, kick off deep. That one's going to go out of bounds. The yellow's going to come out. That's an illegal kickoff. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line now for the Murrah Mustangs. That kickoff is brought to you by Vowels Marketplace. Got 2 great bands here tonight. The Murrah Mustangs band, very good, known for being a great soul band, as well as the Terry Bulldogs band. Terry fans are on the other side. You kind of have that place pretty packed out. Bulldogs are ready for this season, and the players appear to be ready for this season as well. It is 34-0. Mustang football at the 35. Going to have a little change of quarterback here. Going to go with the backup, Jaden Watts, the junior. There will be a timeout called by the Murrah Mustangs. So Murrah wants a timeout here. You're looking at the Terry Bulldog band. Are you looking at him just a second ago?
Every football
folks, we appreciate
team
you joining us. We'll step aside, be right back. This is Terry Bulldogs football. TSJW Network.
Every football team needs the players who do the dirty work. The ones who show up, do their job, and make sure everything runs the way it's supposed to. That's the kind of service you can count on from Dunn Utility Products, proud sponsor of Terry Bulldogs football. Dunn Utility Products provides quality utility products and solutions for the people and businesses who keep our communities moving. They may not always be in the spotlight, but they're an important part of the team. Dunn Utility Products, quality products, dependable service, and a commitment to getting the job done. Dunn Utility Products.
Pass out to the side there to Vanquavius Lard, and not able to connect there. It's Collins there with the coverage. Collins with the coverage there, breaking that one up. 2nd down and 10 now for Murrah. Ball at the 35-yard line. And as I said earlier, new quarterback Jaden Watts trips to the left, one to the right. Watts, blitzed. Pass taken down as soon as he caught it. Got it out there to Jared Terry. He'll receive it for no gain. Get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Clock continues to run. 9:20 to go here in the first half. Ball at the 35 here for the Murrah Mustangs. 3rd down and 10. Twins to the left and right. Quarterback Jaden Watts, the backup, in now with Jared Terry to his immediate right. Watts back to throw. He's being pressured. He's able to elude the first tackler. He's sacked on the second one. That's at the 27, and we're going to get yellow on the field. I think there's something illegal with how he was tackled. Might have even been a horse collar there, which will not be good for the Terry Bulldogs. Personal foul against Terry. A face mask, and that completely negates all that work you did there on that defense. And I think that's going to be an automatic 1st down for Murrah, the first for them this ball game.
Penalty. 1st down, Mustangs.
We had a little lag there in the stream for a second. Sorry about that. We should be back bringing this to you right here on the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Ball at the 45-yard line now for Terry. They're looking at a 2nd down and 14 from their spot. Osborne back to throw. Short pass. And Griffin able to rip it away from him. Pretty risky pass there. Able to get a gain of 2 on the play.
2-yard gain, 3rd down.
And so now it'll be a 3rd down and 12 now for Terry. They're getting Landon Griffin some time, putting Duplessis on the bench a little bit. You're already at the point now where you're up 34-0. Still have over 6 minutes left in the first half. Osborne gonna gun it long, and that's good defense there. And so for the Bulldogs, intended receiver was Cardarian Brown, the junior, but good defensive play there, breaking that one up just enough to make it incomplete, bringing up 4th down and forcing the Bulldogs to punt. I saw some chat. Sorry about that. It went out for a second. We're back now. I saw Terry scoring so fast the internet couldn't keep up. Hey, you know what? That might be what happened there. Trey Collins going to punt this football away for the Bulldogs. And you didn't miss anything. No score or anything like that. Bad snap. Collins going to pick it up. Collins might be better off taking it himself. He makes guys miss. He's going to run this football. He's going to go up the sideline, get the 1st down, and out of bounds. That, folks, is pure talent. Trey Collins, what a play. A bad snap led to a first down for the Bulldogs. Unbelievable. Almost as if it was planned. Terry back on offense. The Bulldogs will be back on offense again. Ball going to be at the 36-yard line. 5:58 to go here in the first half. And every time Murrah feels like they do something good, it's like the ball's back to Terry again.
Wants to make a difference for JTS student athletes.
We'll see what crew they put out on to the turf now. So Terry will be out there again, ball at the 36. Twins to the right and one to the left. Osborne in the gun. Handoff Griffin. Griffin through the middle, pushes his way down past the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Nice run there. 1 yard short of the first down. Be 2nd and 1. Snap back looking to throw. Pass for Osborne to the end zone. Unbelievable. He caught that. How in the world? Look at the flip. The back flip. Unbelievable. Terry, touchdown. Bulldogs. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, folks. I couldn't see. It was on the far side. And that is Colby George, mossing another man. Unbelievable. And Terry, 40, Murrah, 0. Folks, it's still the first half. Extra points up and good, 41-0 Terry Bulldogs at the half. I will say this, the Bulldogs do have things that they can tighten up, but I don't know how much better you can do than 41-0 with 5:21 to go in the first half. The Bulldogs are coming out here with conviction, folks. And he caught that one with one hand, folks. Unbelievable. Colby George in for the score. Update from Tupelo, Mississippi. Brandon and Tupelo taking each other on. It's 28-7, Tupelo in the lead. Look, I called it, folks. We'll see what happens, but I predicted Tupelo would hammer Brandon, especially being there at home. And that's what's looking like is going to happen here. But we'll see. Tupelo is just a tough team to beat on that blue field. Here's the kickoff. That'll go deep. Here's the return from Murrah. Here's Foster. He'll be taken down, but nice return out to the 40. That's where the Mustangs will begin their possession. They'd love to be able to get on the board. They're down 41-0 with 5:13 to go here in the first half. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. I appreciate you joining us. It's been a pretty long first half, I will say. It's 8:13. Actually, that's not a long first half at all now that I think of it. Seems like the second quarter's kind of been going a little slower. But it's been all Bulldogs, and we've been seeing turnovers, change of possession, and all that kind of thing. Let's put the Bulldogs in a position where they're rolling and schooling. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Watts back to throw. Actually, that's Murray, and Murray will make the pass, and it's right through the hands. And Murrah just really having a struggle here. Second down and 10 from the 40. .508 to play here in the first half. Murray in the backfield, pass deep. Collins unable to get it for the fourth interception of the ball game, which is what he was going for there. That one is overthrown. Third down and 10. .459 remaining here in the first half. Murray in the gun. Twins to the right and twins to the left. Murray escaping. There's yellow on the field. Murray winds up back to pass. His pass cross field. Is it caught? No, it's incomplete. Will be yellow on the field, though. We'll see what the call is going to be here from the official. Holding against the offense, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know if it seems like the Bulldogs would decline that. I don't know. I guess they're accepting that because it'd be fourth down and 10. Yes. Yep, here it is. They've declined the penalty. Bulldogs have declined the penalty, so it'll be fourth down and 10, and Murrah will bring out their punt unit. Again, Terry Bulldogs defense just a little bit too much here. Second quarter action, folks. 4:48 to go, 41-0 Terry. They've been able to score in every way. 3 interceptions on the ball game as well, and a fumble recovery, so 4 turnovers. There's the punt. Pretty good punt there. The Sales. Kendrick muffs it. Kendrick will pick it up, though, at the 19. Kendrick able to recover his fumbled punt and return there. And so now it'll be 41-0. 4:40 to go here in the first half. We'll take a break. Be right back. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine.
The Good Eatin' in Byram, Mississippi. Proud sponsor of Terry Bulldogs football and host of the South 78 football show. But more importantly, they serve up some real good food. Whether it's the burgers that they've won awards for, or whether it's those wings that I always order, folks, the Good Eatin' is the place to be. Check it out right there on the 55 Frontage Road in Byram, Mississippi. That's the Good Eatin'.
Reverse, and not there. We're back here at Hughes Field. 41-0. Terry in control. Bulldogs going second string in a lot of ways here. Still have Osborne there at quarterback. They got that one out to Torian Brown on the run there. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. 4 minutes to go in the first half. And they bring back in Duplessis at running back. He's been sitting out the last couple series for the Bulldogs. Here's Duplessis. Around the left side, take it down. For a gain of 2. 3rd and 8. 3:40 to play here in the first half. Here at Hughes Field, the Bulldogs have been having their way. And I'll tell you, as they lead 41-0 There's still 3.5 minutes till halftime. And Coach Thigpen already bringing in guys off that bench. And it's a good opportunity for them to get some time in here. In the gun is Osborne. He's back to throw. He'll pass it out to the near side. Pass a little bit high and incomplete as he was trying to hit Titus Crowley. That'd be an incomplete pass. Bring up 4th down and 8 for the Bulldogs. And they're going to bring out the punt unit here. So 3 and out for Terry. 3:09 to play in the first half. Bulldogs will punt this one away. Trey Collins will punt here. Last time it was a snap over his head, and then he took it back for a first down. Will be a whistle here. $12 men on the field against Murrah. Be a 5-yard penalty. Make it 4th and 3. So it would be a lot easier for the Bulldogs to convert here. I'm pretty sure they're going to punt it. Collins set up to punt. Another snap over the head. They're going to have to figure that out, folks. You're not going to be able to do this all the time. Collins going to be taken down at the 5. And Murrah might score. Murrah might be able to score here, and that gives the Mustangs a little bit of blood flow here. Like, hey, we might be able to do a little something here. Yeah, Collins would have been better off passing it downfield. Instead, lost a bunch of yards there, but he's going to try to do the same thing again. But you can't be doing that too many times here, especially once you get in competitive ball games. 2:58 to go at the 5-yard line. Big question: will the Mustangs be able to score here? They're going to be at the 5-yard line. Murray in the gun, looking to pass. He'll pass it up over the top, incomplete. 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Take it down.
Mustangs looking to score here. It's 2nd down and goal. Man in motion is Joustin Foster. There's a whistle at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be yellow. Oh, and offsides against the Bulldogs. That's costly. That puts the Mustangs in an even closer position here from the 5. Now they're going to be at the 2.5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. 2:51 to go. Here in the second quarter, it's 41-0 Terry. And so the Bulldogs up by 41. And now Murray in the gun, trips to the right, one to the left. Jared Terry to his immediate right. Snap back, hand off to Terry. Terry spins, and the Bulldog defense is going to stop his progress at the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal now for Murrah. Mustangs do have a big line, but they're having a tough time moving it right now. 41-0. And Murrah would love to be able to get on the board here. 2.5 minutes to go. Murray back to throw. Pass across the middle. It's batted right through the hands of Cole Reed. But Reed able to block that one down. 4th down and goal And now if you're Murrah, don't know if they have a field goal kicker or not, if they could put 3 up on the board. No, they're going to go for it here. This is Murrah's last shot, and this may be their best shot in this game to score here. Ball at the 3 for the Mustangs. Murray in the gun. He's back to throw. He'll pass it. Lofted over the top. Incomplete. And there, that will be a turnover on downs, and Terry has stuffed him again. Unbelievable. Dangle a little fruit in front of him and just jerk it right away. That's messed up by the Terry Bulldogs here. 41-0, 2:10 to go in the first half, and the Bulldogs continue the dominance. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. We've appreciated you joining us here today. Next week, Terry will take on Canton at home at Bulldog Field. We're excited about that one, home opener. But just remember, that game will be on Thursday, September 3rd. Not on Friday, it will be on Thursday at Bulldog Field. Ball will be at the 3-yard line for the Bulldogs, so they make sure they do not surrender a safety here. And they're going to try to make maybe a final drive here for the first half. Osborne handoff, and here's the run. Not going to get much place here. That's Landon Griffin, as that's back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the run. Second down. This drive is sponsored by the Kirkland Group.
Ball to 3 for the Bulldogs. Going to bring Micah White out there to play a little offense here. There'll be a whistle at the line of scrimmage. Penalty against Murrah. Ball will be at the 8-yard line. 2nd and 6. Osborne handoff to Duplessis. Duplessis pushing his way through and down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. Actually, a gain of 3 to the 11. Make it 3rd down and 3 now for the Bulldogs as we're approaching closer to the second half. Under a minute to go. Here the Terry Bulldog band is going strong right now. They're ready for this season. They're ready to get going. This football team's ready. They're up 41-0 in the first half, folks. That's another Terry Bulldog first down. And they'll let it go to the halftime here, folks. It is halftime from Hughesfield. Terry 41, Murrah 0. It is pure dominance from the Terry Bulldogs here at Hughesfield. We'll be back for second half action, and we'll give you a halftime report. Right here, I'm Trellis Williams. TSJW Network coverage of Terry Bulldogs football brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine.
I go back and see it, my camera working, I found
Please get off the fence. That lady leaning on the fence. Please get off the fence.
They just care about our children, and that's just so important to me as a parent. The office staff, the nurses, all of them are fantastic, and they engage with us as parents and are able to discuss any of our issues very thoroughly with us, and that's extremely important. It's very rewarding to have compassionate people as a part of our family's health journey.
Welcome back to Hughes Field here in Jackson, Mississippi. Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Mississippi Sports Medicine. We appreciate our friends at Mississippi Sports Medicine for sponsoring this broadcast. When injuries happen, trust the orthopedic team, trusted by the MHSAA. Whether you're cheering from the stands or competing on the field, Mississippi Sports Medicine is here for you. Visit their urgent ortho care locations in Flowood and Madison for fast, expert treatment of sports injuries, fractures, sprains, and more. No appointment needed. Plus, you can chat with an orthopedic provider 24/7 through their website anytime you need guidance. Mississippi Sports Medicine, keeping athletes and families moving. As Mississippi Sports Medicine, our sponsor for Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. A little halftime report brought to you by Buford Plumbing. So, update from our game of the week, Pick the Clean game of the week. 35-7 Tupelo up on Brandon. I had a prediction of 44-14. Tupelo up on Brandon. That looks very possible. 35-7 is the score right now. We see MRA, Jefferson Davis County. MRA's up on them 17-13 at halftime, so we'll see what happens with that. Lanier down to Harrison Central, 13-12 in the third quarter. Jim Hill up on Crystal Springs 20-2. Crystal Springs been down bad as of recent, but Jim Hill up 20-2 on them right now. Taylorsville down to Mize 34-6. Wow. It's a crazy score there. We see Fort Gibson up on Raymond 34-6. They got new head coach DeMorris Jones, but he's having to turn that program around. They're down 34-6 right now. Return here from Jalston Foster. He finds an opening up the sideline. It'll be ripped down to the ground around the 40-yard line, or 45-yard line, rather. That's where Raymond will start their first possession of the second half.
40-yard return for the Mustangs. Their drive will start around the 45-yard line.
And so Murrah will start the second half as Terry started off the first half with the football. Mustang football. In the gun is Murray. Handoff. Quick handoff. Here's the run. Get past the 50, down to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3 for the Mustangs.
7-yard gain on the run. 2nd and 3 for the Mustangs.
You look at the Bulldogs this evening, you've seen on offense just being able to move the football at will. Defense, they've been able to swarm the ball pretty well also. And so as Murrah goes down, it's a bad snap there, making it 3rd and 7. Be interesting to talk to Coach Chris Thigpen after this ball game to see what he thinks about things that they would like to tighten up, because I know he's going to have some things. Obviously, snapping it over the punter's head twice in a row, not something you want to see. Definitely something they want to get right before Kent next week. But other than that, you got to be pretty happy with your squad after a night like tonight. Now there's an offsides penalty against the Terry Bulldogs. That'll be number 46 on the edge, Lindell Brinson Jr., the sophomore, gets caught with the offsides penalty. 3rd down and 3. Murray, handoff. Here's the run. Oh, he's stuffed, and that's Micah White in there. The normal culprit. Micah White able to stop him from the 1st down, and that's 2 yards short. 4th down and 2 now for the Murrah Mustangs.
No game.
9:20 to play here in the 2nd half. They're going to run the clock the entire 2nd half as it's over 35 points. It's 41-0 Terry. Murray in the gun. 4th down and 2. All they need is 2 yards for the 1st down. Trying to catch the Bulldogs off sides. We get a whistle at the line of scrimmage, and it is a false start against Murrah, which will move them back 5 yards. Very costly penalty, making it 4th down and 8. I was talking with Marcus Gibson earlier this week, and what he was telling me about his Murrah team was that he just feels like that his team, he wants them to get better. He expects a lot from Terry. He knows Terry's a very good team. Wasn't really coming in with win or bust here, but he wants to see some good things from his guys. Murray back to throw, feeling the pressure, pass deep for Vanquavius Lard. He was able to burn his defender, but the pass was well overthrown. Colby George hobbling as he gets up. I hope that's just a cramp. Don't know that. The turnover on downs for Murrah. Terry will take over. And Bulldogs will take over in Mustang territory at the 48-yard line. Tyler Osborne will return out onto the field as quarterback for this Terry Bulldogs team. Landon Griffin acting as the tailback. Twins to the right, one to the left. Snap back, hand off Griffin. Griffin around the right side, finds an opening. Around 1st down, he finds a hole. He's got room up the sideline, and he's taken down inside the 10 and down to what appears to be the 8-yard line. Landon Griffin, big run for him. He will be down at the 8, making it a 34-yard run for Landon Griffin, the sophomore. Landon Griffin lost his helmet on the play. So Duplessis will be back out here for this play. Twins to the right, one to the left. Osborne will be lined up in the shotgun here. 41-0. 6:50 to play in the 3rd. Handoff Duplessis around the right side. He'll get into the end zone. Untouched. Touchdown, Terry. 6 more. And the Terry Bulldogs with a 47-0 lead, matching last year's score. Bulldogs, not even much of a celebration here. They're going to line up for the extra point. but he's in for 6. That touchdown is brought to you by TSJW Network Marketing Services. We can help you with your social media presence. Sponsors you that touchdown, Terry Bulldogs. Rough snap. It bounced. Kendrick was able to keep it there, and the kick is up and through, and it is good. That's Malik Howard who's been kicking those through, and so it is 48-0. Terry in the lead with 5:58 to play in the third quarter. As they'll kick this football back off, this is the kickoff brought to you by Bowles Marketplace. It brings us to the keys to victory brought to you by Storage Max. Keys to victory for the Bulldogs is run the clock out. You're going to win this ball game. However, furthermore, really the Bulldogs want to stay tight. You want to keep your habits good. You don't want to fall into bad habits just because you're up by a lot and you can get away with it. You want to stay tight and stay disciplined here. That's what the Bulldogs need to do to finish this ball game. That's your keys to victory, brought to you by Storage Max. I want to also take the opportunity to thank all of our sponsors today, all our sponsors on Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network, brought to you by Richards Tire and Auto. We got the South Point Center, Vowels Marketplace, Good Eatin', Mississippi Sports Medicine, Buford Plumbing, Storage Max, Boone Behavioral Health and Wellness, Raising Cane's, Javier's Auto Care, Platinum Jewelers, Dunn Utility Products, and J9's Window Tinting. We appreciate all our sponsors on Terry Bulldogs football coverage here on the TSJW Network. Return from Joustin Foster, changing course, staying on his feet, tripped up, stays up, gets down to the 42-yard line. Nice return there from Joustin Foster. A little scuffle here on the sideline between Terry player and Murrah player, and it's broken up quick.
Mustangs start their drive on the 40-yard line.
Will be Murrah football. Mustangs with it. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. And they got the football at the 42-yard line. Murray back to throw. He's going to pass it long. He's got a wide open man downfield. That's caught. Touchdown, Murrah. And the place erupts in celebration for the Murrah Mustangs. That was Murray downfield to his wide open receiver, Montrell Beeman. And the Murrah Mustangs will get on the board this year against the Bulldogs. A blown coverage. No defender there, and Murrah gets in for 6. And point after touchdown is not successful. 48-6 is the score. Terry in front, but there goes the clean sheet.
48-6.
Clock continues to run because there's no stop clock when it's this far of an advantage. Three and a half minutes to play in the first half. Bulldogs will kick this one off to the Murrah Mustangs. Murrah will kick this one off to Terry. Bulldogs will be back to receive. Be Trey Collins and Keeson Kendrick back to receive the kickoff. Be a direct kick, and Collins able to snag it. We'll see what Trey Collins can do here. They'll take it up the middle. They'll move through, and Murrah will be able to get him down at the 40. That's where the Bulldogs will start this possession here in the third. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 48-6, Terry in the lead.
R3, reveal, renew, respond. Coaching leaders, building community.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Again, appreciate you joining us. We'll continue to bring you Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network coverage all year long. Just got over 3,500 subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button now, as Osborne will hand it off to Griffin, and he'll be taken down at the 43. Yeah. Gain of 3 yards, second down and 7.
3-yard gain on the
There's over a minute
to
go here in the third. We got a player down, a Terry Bulldog down. Not good to see. I hope we're all good here. He's holding that left knee. He came crumbling down. It's number 76, Sherrod Taylor, the senior offensive lineman. Not good to see for the Bulldogs. You hope he can get off on his own power, and that is good to see. He is able to walk on his own power. They're definitely going to take him out. He wanted to stay in the ball game, but definitely take him out of the ball game, and probably don't put him back in here in a game like this. It's good to see Taylor be able to walk off on his own power. Bulldogs will continue the drive. Second down and 7, 1:06 to go here in the third. Osborne in the gun, twins to the left and one to the right. Snap back, handoff, and Griffin can't get anywhere. Griffin had a few struggles here in this game moving the football. Be a loss of 3, making it third down and 10.
Yard loss on the handoff. 3rd and 10.
Another score update here as the third quarter comes to an end in Tupelo, Mississippi. It is 38-7, Tupelo in the lead. Ball here at the 40 for the Bulldogs. Third down and 10. I don't know if this is going to be a false start or offsides or what. We had guys on both sides. That is a false start. Bring up 3rd and 15 now for Terry.
Yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
And clock will run out on the third quarter. Folks.
Terry leads. 48.
Folks, we appreciate you joining us. Terry Bulldogs football right here on the TSJW Network. 48-6 lead for the Bulldogs over the Mustangs. We'll let the band take it away during this break, folks. Going into the fourth now. It is 48-6 Terry. Ball back with him on offense here. Back to throw is Osborne, escaping some pressure. He's looking to throw. He will run the football past the 40, out of bounds, at what they'll mark as the 41-yard line. So that's a gain of 1. So they'll give him maybe the 41. Actually, it's 4th down. It's gain of 6, rather. 4th down and 9 now for the Bulldogs. I think they're going to go for it here. Guess why not? Just over 11 minutes to go here in the ball game. Osborne, 4th and 9, pass across the middle. Caught right in the hands. Off to the races is Crowley. He's got green. Touchdown, Terry. 6 more. What a great pass from Osborne right across the middle, right into the hands of his receiver, Titus Crowley, taking it all the way for 6, 54-6, Terry. Touchdowns brought to you by TSJW Network Marketing Services. Let's give us a call. Also, go to our website, tsjwnetwork.net, and contact us. Book a consultation meeting with us if you are a business owner. Most points scored in a game for Terry High School was 62 points, or 63 points scored in 1996. The Bulldogs could possibly break that. I'm doubtful with the running clock and situation here. And the Bulldogs putting up over 50 points in this game. Snaps there, the kick is up. It's a line drive. I don't know if they know if it was good or not. They do call it good. It's good. 55-6. It's all Terry Bulldogs.
That touchdown was sponsored by Green Rush Church Services.
Bulldogs will kick it off again here to the Murrah Mustangs. I don't know if anybody in the comments is able to look around a little bit more. Obviously, I'm broadcasting a football game, but if anybody knows anything about the score from Starkville Oak Grove, that's an interesting one to see what's going on there. If you could let me know that one. I got 14-9 Starkville in the fourth quarter. Wow, way lower scoring than I would have thought. There's the kick from Terry. Received here by Murrah as Foster trying to bring it back, and he'll be taken down before he could get to the 30. Be a 29-yard line where he'll be spotted, and that's where the Mustangs will start this possession. Got 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go here from Hughes Field, and we got a 55-6 ball game, Terry in the lead.
Kickoff was sponsored by Jackson.
Another score I'm seeing is Gulfport and Picayune. I got 28-0 Gulfport. See if that score is right, but 28-0 is something else there. West Jones up on Laurel 28-14. Not a surprise there. Mendenhall up on Ridgeland 34-21. So I want to see if I can get any verification on any of these scores that I'm calling out here, but that's what I'm seeing here according to Max Preps. Murrah with the football. It's Murray being chased, short pass, off the mark. So he's trying to hit Joustin Murray out there, and incomplete pass. Second down and 10. Zia, what about Hattiesburg? And I do see a Hattiesburg score. Hattiesburg up in the third quarter to Petal, 20-14. Just kind of talking about how I called the Brandon Tupelo one a little bit. I did not call that one. I had Petal 34-7. Wrong on that one. Going to see yellow on the field here at the line of scrimmage. Little extracurricular activity here. It will be a false start. Moving Murrah back 5 yards. Put them in a 2nd and 15 situation here. Clock continues to run, 5:45 remaining. Murray out to Foster. Foster able to break the tackle and drag the pile a little bit, get taken down at the 37. Be 2 yards short of the first down. 3rd down and 2 now for the Mustangs.
It's complete. Takes Murray to 3rd and 1.
Clinton Warren Central. Clinton up 24-21 on Warren Central in the 3rd quarter. It's a good one. I expected that one to be a good one too. Germantown Northwest Rankin, a really good one, 33-27. Germantown up in the 3rd quarter. Had a timeout on the play there. And if you have any, South Panola, DeSoto Central up by a touchdown on South Panola. There's an interesting one there. Hartfield Academy up on Columbia, 26-21 in the 3rd quarter. That's an interesting one as well. And then you got Park Lane and Jackson Prep, 24-17 lead for Prep over Park Lane. And back here at Hughesfield, we got a 55-6 ball game lead for the Terry Bulldogs over the Murrah Mustangs. Just been pure domination from the Bulldogs side over this Murrah team. Even worse than last year. Last year's 47-0. We got a 55-6 this time. Trying to escape. Here's the run and a first down for Murrah. Able to get down to the 44-yard line.
A 4-yard gain on sweep. First down, Mustangs.
And again, the Bulldogs will be at home next week. The Thursday night ball game, as they will host the Tigers of Canton, a game that was 33-13 last year when it was in Canton. Bulldogs won the game. Now they'll play each other again next week. Bulldogs will come in with a 1-0 record after this ball game. Murray escaping to his left. He's being covered hard. Deep pass, incomplete, overthrown. Murrah wanted a pass interference, but the official does not call it. The incomplete, bringing up 2nd down. Sherrod Murray does have a pretty good arm as he's able to throw the ball a good distance, but he is known, in this game, he has been known to overthrow some guys. But he does have a good arm on him. But I think Murrah's got some elements that they can figure out something. What's tough for them, their 7A program, which puts them in a region with Oxford, Madison Central, Clinton, Starkville, and the like. It's a tough region. Murray going to throw it long again, and that one's overthrown. And they will call it. They'll throw the yellow that time. It's going to be a pass interference. against Jaden Hollins, senior defensive back.
Pass interference on the defense.
So Murrah will get a first down here off the penalty.
$15-yard penalty. First down. Mustang.
Ball at the 41. Murray in the gun. Murray rolling to his left. Pass off the mark. It was in his vicinity. He didn't even try to catch it. And you can see the coaches on the sideline not very happy with Jaden Carson, who the ball was not on the money or anything, but it was in his vicinity, and he didn't even reach for it. So it's incomplete. And we got 1:45 to go in the ball game. Second down and 10 for Murrah. Murray, quick pass, caught. Trying to get some yards after the catch. Going to be taken out of bounds at the 35. Gain of 6 yards, bring up third down and 4. Nice pass right to the hands of Montrell Beeman, the one he connected with for the touchdown earlier. There are 6 points they have on the ball game. Clock still runs, just over a minute to go. Ball at the 34. Here's the handoff, the run, and he's smacked down, stuffed at the 35. No gain. As a matter of fact, the loss of 1, making it 4th down and 4 for the Mustangs. Clock runs. We're down to 45 seconds remaining.
Thank you to all of our JPS athletic sponsors for investing in our student athletes and helping create opportunities to succeed on and off the field. Be sure to follow JPS Athletics for scores, highlights, and updates.
And fans here beginning to move towards the exits. Pass from Murray, and that one is overthrown yet again. So he's trying to hit Beeman again against Hollins, incomplete. That's a turnover on downs, and I think that's going to be the ball game. Because I don't think the Bulldogs are going to run another play. Time's going to run, and folks, that'll wrap it up. South 78. Holla. The Bulldogs take care of business on the road against the Murrah Mustangs, and they emerge victorious. It is Terry, 55, Murrah, 6, here at Hughes Field as the Bulldogs take the win and move to 1-0. The Bulldogs dominated on both sides of the ball, folks, offensively and defensively. And there's nothing else you can say about it. Really, they were able to move the football at will, and then defensively they were able to swarm to the football and keep the Mustangs from getting in the end zone. Only one time did they reach that coveted spot, and the Bulldogs win 55-6. Folks, we appreciate you joining us. It's Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. I'm your host, Trellis Williams. Appreciate Nettie Williams on production here today, as well as King Williams on main camera, and then on our sideline camera, that was Michael Williams. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week from Bulldog Field on Thursday night as the Terry Bulldogs host the Kent Tigers. We look forward to that, and we look forward to you following us the rest of the season, and definitely check out the Big to Clean podcast twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, right here on the TSJW Network. I'm Trellis Williams. We out.